Hello, Monster Bound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 11 of my Malekith campaign. Malekith is coming in on his dragon, and ooh, holy, yeah, Dragon Breath is pretty brutal. 69 kills there, sexiest number. I need to be a little bit careful of poor Malekith because Narin, poor old Narin. Remember Narin? What a guy. He was our second commander. And unfortunately, he's no longer on command. The amount of times I get my high command killed, it's like the Stalinist purges. It's literally that bad. Sadly, his tiny little elfin frame was surrounded by big, burly, muscular men who then pounded him relentlessly. And I've heard there are specialist websites on the internet where you can watch that kind of thing, but you got to see it in that battle. So you're welcome. Anywho, back to the battle at hand. Malekith has been wrecking this army, but we do have most of our force up on this ridge over here. Unfortunately, this ridge is... I didn't check this beforehand, but my repeater bolt throwers can't see over the ridge, which is a bit of a pain. So I tell them to attack, and so they start moving forward, which of course I don't really want. And then the enemy spot them and start moving towards them. So it's basically it's a cluster. My Dark Riders are heading down to pick off these dark shards. In they go. Yep, that's good. And Malekith is going to wreck this other unit. So they're having fun. That's nice. This unit of Dread Spears tries to get in, but then decides to change its mind. And this unit of Dread Swords comes in, but we manage to get to it before it manages to get into the middle of our Reaper Bolt throwers. However, this Death Hag does manage to get in there. So Hagreen is Hagreen is not a fighter. She's a lover, maybe. Well, she likes setting things on fire anyway. And she's going to get in there. Gives her a look at that. Rams her. Pow. That's a good start, but it's going to be, it's not going to continue that way. Got some Blackguard and Nagaron are engaged over here, but fortunately they've got one of their flanks open to the Reaper bolt crossbows, so they're going to die horribly. And our Dark Riders have arrived to assist our Witch Elves, who are getting absolutely slaughtered. I'm not sure about the Witch Elves. Might get rid of them. But they are great. They are engaged with the Dreadlords, so there is that. However, the Dreadlord is currently out of control. But the rest of the units have broken or are fleeing. Malekith has been chasing down Dark Shards. We've got some Witch Elves chasing after some units over here. Will they catch them? No. No, they almost did. Then I pulled them away for some reason. They must be absolutely hopping mad about that. Gonna drop a little bit of a breath on that, and that wipes out that Dread Spear unit. They're gone. And the Witch Elves gone. Hagreen has managed to defeat her adversary, the Death Hag, although, got a bit cut up doing it. Now they're sort of playing well, yeah, you're not quite doing it right, Hagreen. You're supposed to hit her, not just follow her. Oh well. That was fight. Malekith came out of that with full health. So, I think I'm getting better. Lessons still to be learned. But he didn't die. But my Witch Elves did. So, you know what, the Banner of Ray... Oh, Malekith's got he's got the Murder Banner. So what does that do? Weapon Strength plus 6. Weapon Strength 12. 8% charge bonus. 10% charge bonus. You know what? Malekith can have the Banner of Rage. And then the Banner of Murder can go to this guy. Sure, that's fine. And I am going to occupy. Lorisian is dead. Good. And Malekith is an Executioner. Cut off an enemy's head and you kill the body too. So it is with leaders and their armies. Okay, now I've got a small problem over here. Because these guys are being massive jerks and refusing to
Do not displease me.
to fight me and just running away, and I'm getting interrupted by this little shit down here. No. Okay, well that's fine. We'll leave him there for the moment. You know what I want? We've got a rebellion, and what I want to do here is recruit a lord. So I'm going to get Rakal here. Rakal is a new Dreadlord for Hagrif. I'm going to give him Inspiring Presence with his skill point, just because I don't think he's going to do much stuff at the moment. I'm going to give him 3 units of Dark Riders to start off with.
See my cauldron.
Is that a euphemism, or... Okay, that's fine, and fine. Okay, so Malekith does have a skill point. I would like to get Soul Stealer, because that'll let us like drain health, and that's very useful because a lot of the times Malekith almost dies. So let's go for Power of Darkness. And Hagreen is going to get Piercing Bolts of Burning, I think. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, the Witch Elves... I'm not massively impressed with the Witch Elves. I want to like them, I just don't. I can't... Well, now... Okay, 29.42... 29.42... So, sorry, 44.29. So, the Black Ark Corsairs with Handbows have slightly less melee defense. What does the Sea Dragon Cloak do? I suppose it just gives them armour. I might get... You know what, I'm going to get rid of these Witch Elves because I just don't like them, and I'm going to get some Black Ark Corsairs with Handbows and see how that works for me. I've never used them before. Might give it a shot. Just you know, take them out for a spin. Okay, Satilla, do you want to go and hinder these guys? Off you go.
Have I displeased Cain?
You displeased me? Rubbish. Never mind. Hagrif. Oh, now I wanted to... Yes, we're going to get the face of Hagrif. We're going to do that. Because the extra money will be good. Otherwise, I think... No, I just hope those Marauders don't raise that city, because it will just be... I mean, it won't be... It won't be crippling. It will just be really annoying. I mean, it's annoying enough having to chase them. There's nothing worse in the Total War games than having to spend multiple turns chasing an enemy army around because it won't sit and fight. Okay, what are you going to do? Oh, you're going to attack me, are you? Oh no! Nodraxus. Son of a... Ooh. And you are now running away again. Lovely. And I'm probably going to have to chase you because I can't leave you up there by yourself. Okay. Yep.
Lord of the Black Court.
Okay.
Such slaughter awaits.
Guess we're going to have to chase you down. Okay. We could recruit Shades. Do I want Shades? I wanted those Hydras, didn't I? And I never actually got around to actually starting recruiting them. Let's... I guess Shades are just a bit like Black Ark Corsairs, but better.
We have a deal.
Let's get a couple of them and see how that goes. And here, I mean, I'm not particularly worried about these guys. Oh, let's get a Dark Elf Harbour. That'll be useful. That'll be very useful. And let's move Malekith up.
King of Nagaroth.
Public order here is okay, but mostly because of characters. So we'll leave Malekith in the region. Just one more turn. I think he should be able to reach them next turn anyway. So that should be fine.
To the Druki.
Trying to hinder them again. Failed again. Good job. All my agents are really pulling out a bag this turn. I'm impressed with every single one of them. I am totally not epileptic with rage. Right. Oh, now she increases melee attack for all units by 2. Income from raiding, income from sacking settlements. I was going to hold off getting a sorceress until I get the... knowledgeable though. Until I get the Tower of Prophecy. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I want to know what those marauders are going to do. Hello? Bleak Hold. Okay, are you going to run away? Oh no, you're coming at me. Oh, you saw me recruiting, didn't you? You were like, let's go for him. Okay, that's fine though. Most of those units are fairly beaten up. I think we can definitely win this. This battle is going to be pretty close. There are huge numbers of marauders here. Maybe too many. And on the left and right flank, we have some marauder horsemen, backed up by some Chaos Warhounds, and then Hounds of Pestilence. These guys are I think they're a Still Faith Overhaul mod unit. They're a bit brutish, to be honest. They're a bit over... well, are they overpowered? I don't know. I don't know how much... upkeep they are, but they do seem to do brutally well against everything, so still, these guys are not going to, I mean, if we had a sorceress, that would really help. I should have got a sorceress, really. Never mind. So we are going to do a lot of damage. Dark Riders on the right, on our right flank are going to go chasing after the Warhounds. They do a lot of damage, but they are going to get shot up by these marauders and then countercharged. On the left flank, Hounds of Pestilence are going to hit our spearmen. Ugh. And then our Dark Riders are going to go after the Chaos Warhounds. Our front lines are meeting. There's just so many marauders. I just... Over on the right flank. We've hit them with a Dark Conduit, which has managed to wipe out most of the Chaos Hounds. But these Marauder Horsemen are still... I think they're winning the fight. Yes, winning decisively. Which is not great. And in fact, Dark Riders break and run for it. Unfortunately, it's a similar story on the left flank. Although our Dark Riders have managed to finish off the Chaos Warhounds, they have been hunted down by some Chaos Marauders. We're turning our bolt throwers around to deal with the horsemen on either side. And unfortunately, Sockhole, is it Sokhole? Whatever his name is, I forget. He's going the same way as Dryrain, but he manages to get out of combat with the big burly man. And is now targeting with his crossbow. Is that it? Is that... You're just going to... Okay, fine. We're going to have to be a little bit more cunning. So we've managed to create a hole in our line, and our Dark Shards are coming out, and they're going to turn and unload directly into the rear of these Chaos Marauders. Some Chaos Marauders have hit the rear of our Bolt Throwers, and our line in the centre here is looking decidedly shaky. There's not many Dark Elves left to hold it. So what we're going to do is going to pull back, and we're going to fire at them point blank range with our Bolt Throwers. Is that safe? Well, it's certainly not safe for the Marauders. Yep, that's going to sting. So that's the thing that's happening. Over on the right flank, we've managed to break this mass by flanking them with our crossbows and firing directly into the side of them. That's done a heck of a lot of damage. Plus our Dark Shards came back for a little while and managed to countercharge them. And, I mean, our point blank Reaper Bolt Thrower firing did kill a lot of Dark Elves, but it also killed a lot of Marauders. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. And their chieftain there, Sokar, Suther. He's now dead. He exploded. He got hit by so many crossbow bolts, his head came off. That's the thing that happens when you get hit by there's a critical mass of crossbow bolts. At that point, it's like pop-up pirate. You know, you put the swords in the barrel and he pops out. It's like that. There's a critical mass, crossbows in a body, head pops off. That's medical science somehow. So there we go. We've managed to win the battle, although we did take quite a beating doing it. And Sokos lived. I mean, that's got to be a win, hasn't it? Let's take the replenishment, because we're going to need it. Now we've got... a potion of healing. Sokos, keep hold of that. It'll come in very, very useful. Trust me on this. Right, enslave, yes.
I waited long enough.
So he's going to run away, but not far enough. Okay. And you got raiding going on there. Yeah, they're recruiting more units, but we should be okay, I think. And we're in range, so we can probably take that on next turn. But first, Sokos, you're going to have... let's have Inspiring Presence, I think. It's probably a good idea. And we're going to finish these guys off. You come back. You are not getting away.
Seeking victims.
I found victims right here.
Slaughter calls us.
And, yeah, more slaves. Good. Lovely. And I guess we'll start heading back from the cold north now. Good job, Sokos. That's all I can say. Let's give you Sheaf Master. Buff up your Dark Shards, because they really were the saving grace, I feel like, of the of that last battle. Right.
Unthinkable.
Malekith, King of Naggaroth.
No treachery shall
Gonna
stand.
have to probably...
End them.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be in our favour somehow. But on the other hand, it's just a bunch of... I mean, the Dark Shards would be a bit of a pain, but they're just a bunch of spears and swords otherwise. One unit of Dark Riders. I don't think this is going to be an issue.
Merciless host. Attack.
This is the same map that we fought on at the start of the episode. However, I've learned my lesson. So no longer are we sitting on the ridge over here, but we're sitting on this hill, which means the enemy are going to be forced to come up the hill and hopefully get absolutely annihilated by the firing arc of the Reaper Bolt Throwers. Malekith is flanking. And of course, whenever a dragon stops and turns and looks at you, you should be concerned. Very, very concerned. That killed a lot. Yep, 70. 70. That's pretty good. And these units are now charging up the hill. Which is a fairly brutal firing arc. It's going to carve straight through their lines and do a heck of a lot of damage. our bolt throwers are going to do really well in this battle. And I'll be amazed if any of these units actually reach our front line. I mean, other than these Dark Riders who managed to charge directly into our Black Ark Corsairs with handbows. How will they do? I mean, they're doing okay, actually. I mean, they're taking a bit of damage, but ultimately, they're holding. And our Dark Riders coming in to assist.
I sense defeat.
There we go.
Take their lives. Missiles, take cover.
Yeah, these, oh, ow, that, yeah, frame rate, that was pretty brutal. Malekith is currently enjoying the company of some Dark Shards, or he was. Unfortunately, some of them seem to be half the man they used to be in some cases. However, not one to be selfish, he's sharing the love with multiple units of Dark Shards. Got a burning head going off there. That's going to roast another unit of Dark Shards. Basically, I don't think any of these units actually managed to reach our lines. They got cut down brutally quickly. Just trying to get up this hill. Our Dark Riders have come in and picking off these Dark Shards. There's still a few units of Dread Spears sort of hanging around, trying to chase down this unit of Dark Riders, but they get away fairly easily, and this unit of Spears gets melted by more Dragon Fire. The unit of Dread Spears trying to get up the hill, fails. And then it's this unit. This unit is desperately trying. I mean, they are alone now. Most of their friends are dead, dying on the hill, and now they want to give it a shot. It's brave. You got to give them that.
Strike it from the sky. My bloodlust is waning.
Nope, they failed. Well, it was a good attempt, guys.
This fight is lost.
Yeah, it was. And yeah, you're all dead. Just a few units of Dark Shards remaining. Malekith's finishing off another unit there. He's up to 189 kills, so doing pretty well for himself.
Terror and death.
Fear my wrath.
Wait, I'm weary of battle. Get out of here!
And a quick roasting,
I will not die.
and the battle's over.
Let others die.
Got kind of like the old handbows there. That's pretty good. Liking that. Okay, Malekith's gone on the rank. Very nice. Good. And yeah, we're going to occupy.
The world will kneel.
It will indeed, Malekith. It will indeed. Okay, so we've taken Shrotak Mountains, so we can upgrade that. That also means we can get some crossbows. So let's get them. You're marching back. Good. And that's almost finished. Prophecy is almost finished. And we're doing rather well for ourselves. Have a look here. You can see we've got a nice big chunk of this corner here under our control. The Aghol are being pushed back. As soon as Sotak, or Sotek, or whatever his name is. I can't remember. Sokos, as I guess. Sokos heads back. We're going to try and sort of delve into the Spite Reach and Harganeth, try and retake that. Because I know Harganeth is the city of executioners, so I think it'll have a special building for the executioner units, and they're quite good. So we should definitely try and retake that, take it back to its former glory. But Malekith's got a skill point, which I'm going to put in evasion, so that can then move on to Soul Stealer, and we can heal ourselves if need be. But that's all the time we've got for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.